Welcome to my channel Study Hard. Today's topic short answered questions in economics. Let's start. Economics MCQ. What do you mean by the supply of goods? First, stock available for sale. Second, total stock in the warehouse. Third, the actual production of goods. And the last one, quantity of goods offered for sale at a particular price per unit of time. Then what will be the answer? Option is answer D. Quantity of goods offered for sale at a particular price per unit of time. Okay. What do you mean by under condition of a perfect competition in the product market? Option A, MRP equal to VMP. Option B, MRP is greater than VMP. Option C, VMP is greater than MRP. And last one, none of the above. Answer is option A, MRP equal to VMP. Which of the following is the relation that the law of demand defines? First one, income and price of a commodity. Second, price and quantity of a commodity. Third, income and quantity demand. And the last one, quantity demanded and quantity supplied. Which one will be the answer? Here the answer is option B, price and quantity of a commodity. What do you mean by the mixed economy? First one, modern and traditional industry. Second, public and private sector. Third, foreign and domestic investment. And the last one is commercial and subsistence farming. Answer is option B, public and private sector. What do you mean by the demand of a commodity? First one, desire for the commodity. Second, need for the commodity. Third, quantity demanded of that commodity. And the last one, quantity that consumers are able and willing to buy at various prices during any particular period of time. Answer is option D, quantity that consumers are able and willing to buy at various prices during any particular period of time. Starting from the time of independence, why did India follow a planned economy? First, India followed a 5-year plan and required an outlook. Second, deductive principle of India Constitution indicated the planned vision of India. Third, there was no indication whatever from the 5-year plans regarding how much of each and every good and service is to be produced. Choose the correct statement from the given option. First, only 2. Second option, 2 and 3. Third option, 1 and 3. And the last option, all of the above. So the right answer is option B, means option 2 and 3. What do you mean by gross national product? First, a total value of goods and services produced in the country. Second, the total value of all the transactions in a country. Third, the depreciations in the total value of goods and services produced in the country. And the last one, the total value of goods and services produced in the country and the net factor income from abroad. Right answer is option D, the total value of goods and services produced in the country and the net factor income from abroad. Which of the following is the reason for the decline in the child sex ratio in India? First, low fertility rate. Second, female foeticide. Third, incentives of a boy child from the government. And the last one is none of the above. Answer is option B, means female foeticide. What factors are taken into consideration while revising the poverty line periodically? First, by conducting a survey every 5 years. Second, survey carried out by National Sample Survey Organization. Third, both A and B. And the last one is none of the above. Answer is option C, means both A and B, by conducting a survey every 5 years and survey carried out by National Sample Survey Organization. In India, which bank or institutions have the highest share in the disbursement of credit to agriculture and allied activities? First one, cooperative banks. Second, regional rural banks. Third, commercial banks. And the last one is microfinance institutions. Answer is option C, means commercial bank. Which of the following is or are linked with the financial sector of India and controlled by the Reserve Bank of India (RBI)? First, commercial bank; second, money lenders; third, stock exchange operations; and the last one, all of the above. Here the answer is option C, means stock exchange operation. Now, when price floor is set above equilibrium price, it will result in first, shortage; second, surpluses; third, equilibrium; and the last, none of the above. Here the option is option B, surpluses. Now the next question, what is gross domestic product? First, the total value of goods and services manufactured in the country; second, the total value of all the transaction in the country; third, the reduction in the total value of goods and services produced in the country; last one, the monetary value of all finished goods and services made within a country during a specific period of time. Answer is option D, the monetary value of all finished goods and services made within a country during a specific period. Now, what is the unemployment rate low in India statistically? First, unemployment is calculated only from the age group of 15 years to 59 years. Second, unemployment survives only when an individual cannot find a job. Third, people are not interested in working outside the domesticated area. Now choose the correct options. First, only 3; second option, 2 and 3; third option, only 2; and the last option is all of the above. Here the answer is option C, means only 2. Unemployment survives only when an individual cannot find a job. Next, what does the bowed out shape of the production possibilities curve illustrate? First, law of increasing opportunity cost; second, the production is inefficient; third, the production is unattainable; and the last, the demand is relatively elastic. So the answer is option A, means law of increasing opportunity cost. Next, what is the main economic problem faced by the society? First, unemployment; second, inequality; third, poverty; and the last, scarcity. Answer is option D, means scarcity is the main economic problem. Now, what does capitalism refers to? First, the use of market; second, government ownership of capital; third, private ownership of capital goods; and the last one is private ownership of homes and cars. So the answer is option C, means private ownership of capital goods. Now, next question, the goal of a pure market economy is to meet the desire of first, consumer; second, companies; third, workers; and the last one is the government. Here the answer is option A, means the consumers. Now, what does the law of demand mean? First, as the quantity demanded rises, the price rises. Second, as the price rises, the quantity demanded rises. Third, as the price rises, the quantity demanded falls. And the last one, as the supply rises, the demand rises. In first option, it is mentioned that if quantity rises, price also rises, means directly proportional. Next, if price rise, quantity also rise, means directly proportional. And the last two options are inversely proportional. If price rise, quantity fall, and last one is directly proportional. As the supply rise, the demand also rise. Which of the following is an example of an agricultural price support program? First one, a price ceiling; next is a price floor; third one is equilibrium pricing; and the last one is none of the above. So the answer is option B, means a price floor. থ্যাংক ইউ। যদি আমাদের ভিডিও আপনার ভালো লেগে থাকে তাহলে লাইক, কমেন্ট, শেয়ার করতে ভুলবেন না। আর আমাদের এরকম আরও ইন্টারেস্টিং ভিডিও পাওয়ার জন্য আমাদের চ্যানেলটাকে ফলো করুন এবং সাবস্ক্রাইব করতে কিন্তু ভুলবেন না। থ্যাংক ইউ, দেখা হচ্ছে নেক্সট ভিডিওতে।